Right, what's happening, people? Don't know if I'm having a midlife crisis at the grand age of 20. However, I've decided to go for a run. The most important thing is that I'm absolutely wank at running. What's happening, people? Hopefully you're not getting motion sickness, because clearly we are not stationary. We have got ourselves a back workout at a new gym. Footage is like 2 weeks old or a week and a half old, so I'm a little bit chubby in comparison to how I am now. So I hope everybody's having a good day, even though in reality it doesn't really make a fucking difference, because by the time I upload this it will be a different day and shit happens. So the question that is on the cards today is, how many weeks left have I got of this diet phase? The answer to the question that I probably made up in my own head while driving here, because I realised the video was only 4 minutes long, with the whole, all my followers have been asking me a question. But in reality, I think 2 or 3 people have asked me. However, the question was, how much longer have I got on this whole diet phase? And the answer to that question is about 2 to 3 more weeks. I want to lose 2 kilos more. I'm currently 88.5 kilos this morning, and I want to get to about 86 kilos. No, I've been 88.5 to 89 for the last 6 days, which is a bit shit, because you don't really want to plateau, especially when your diet is only going to be 5 to 6 weeks. The human body won't always want to lose fucking fat, so I've got a few options right now. I either have a cheat day or a cheat meal and hope that sorts out. I'm not doing that. I either lower my calories by another 100 to 200 or increase my cardio, or I just stay doing exactly the same, and I'm going to do the latter. I'm going to do exactly the same for the next few days. If I can get to the 10-11 day mark and nothing has changed, then I might implement option A or option B, which is have a refeed / cheat meal, or go lower calories. Right, so on the way to go and get some new beats. Anyone who follows me on Instagram, another plug, basically my old beats have died. Right, and just to specify, we've gone for the Beats Pro, so the new ones. I think they sell them here, let's hope. Only has these ones, which I've already got, which are the ones that broke. So 1 out of 10, John Lewis. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Cheers, John. Right, shot 2, Apple, get fucked. Right, we fucked it. No headphones. Went 4 shops. All 4 had display pictures. None of them were selling them. I got legs in about an hour. Gonna be showing you the pre-workout meal, same as last time, because every meal is the same on this cut. We've got pre-workout meal. We've got 125 grams of rice, which is very depressing. Used to be 250, and we've got 125 or 130 grams of chicken, because basically I fucked my meals already, because I'm training a little bit in between where I would usually. Gonna be having a grenade bar as well, so that kind of makes up for only having literally 50 grams of carbs in a pre-workout meal. Update about the cut, got about 2 kilos left to drop, and then we shredded, and I can then focus back on getting strong as fuck, big as fuck, shredded as fuck, even though I will be getting fat, so it doesn't really make a difference. I've got to the point in this cut, guys, where I'm already like not enjoying the sessions. I enjoy how I look. Personally, I'd say I look the best I've ever looked for like 88.5 kilos. However, it is one of those where I'm running off like 2,400 calories, and I'm doing probably in the region of 400 to 500 calories cardio a day, which is wank. There it is. There she is. Gonna have 2 scoops of the Anomaly pre-workout, maybe a scoop and a half, depends. I'm not doing anything later, so I'm gonna be in my bedroom, so I don't mind if I get mad anxiety. Right, welcome to the voiceover part. I don't know whether this is going in the bottom right or bottom left. However, by the time you would have seen this, it would have already been decided, so I don't know why I'm starting it with this. We've got a back workout at a new gym. Dynamite gym in Loughborough. Proper good gym when it comes to back movements. Obviously the first exercise, as you can see on the screen here, we've got a chest supported row, plate loaded row. This is super nice, mainly because it takes away your lower back. meaning it doesn't really put the weight all onto the lower back, which if you're doing legs the next day or you've done legs the day before, you know if you're in a deficit or even if you're in a surplus, your lower back can get taxed and then it's going to take away from your strength. So pretty much just puts all the weight on your sternum, which isn't great because it does hurt, but at the same time I'd much rather have an achy chest where it's just because of how it's been placed on my chest than where it would be my lower back and then it would take away from my leg workout the following day or the day before or never, because who trains legs? Physique guys out here. Anyway, second exercise we got a lovely single arm plate loaded row. Biomechanically, I think that the lat is at the weakest point when it's really short, so pretty much just trying to drive the elbow really low, trying to keep the chest up, trying to make that lat as short as possible. You can proper overload on this because the first part of the lift is super easy, and then once you try and contract, it's real nice to try and get in and get that good squeeze. At this time of video, I'm about 89 kilos and I was pretty flat, and to be fair, I don't feel like I look that great. However, as you can probably tell by my face, by the time I'm videoing this, I'm a bit lighter. I was 86.8 this morning, which is pretty much where I want to be at. I want to do a few more videos before I start my next surplus, just on this cut, just to basically go over how I've done it, because I have dropped about 8 kilos in the last 7 weeks, which is impressive because anyone can do it, but I also know that it's coming up to pretty much when everyone goes on holiday and people want to be knowing how to get some good results. So yeah, the third exercise we did was this proper old school, kind of like a wide grip row. I've done rows before, but I've never done it with this attachment. It was super nice. As you can see, the lockout part of this is, I say the lockout, would it be the lockout? I don't know if it would be the lockout. The ending motion is super hard to try and get it in and get that squeeze. Trying to real drive through the elbows, trying to get them back, and also trying to keep the chest up. So this is an exercise that we've added probably in the last 2 to 3 workouts. And even though we're not going to be adding much muscle tissue, if any, on a deficit, it's still nice to think that maybe you're activating a bit of the muscle and you're just keeping it around. And this is mainly just for rear delts. We're trying to come up and properly get a good squeeze, elbows high and wide, and trying to get it in there, trying to get those rear delts popping. However, as I said, because we're in a deficit, I doubt I'll be putting on any muscle, if any at all. And then obviously, like any pull workout, you've got to finish with a bit of biceps. We tried out this preacher curl machine. Now, I'm not really a fan of preacher curls, mainly because I've got a bit of an injured left bicep. Due to when I was bulking, I was going for some stupid deadlifts and I ended up kind of like tweaking it. And because I'm an idiot, I never really let it recover. I kind of just kept on training arms, and what would happen would be, because I was doing push-pull legs, I'd do pull and it was fucked. I'd then do push legs, and then it would be fine for that duration, and then I'd do pull again and I'd fuck it again. So pretty much I just needed to give it some time off, and I never let it recover. So preacher curls I usually don't like because it puts way too much stress, as I said, on my bicep and mainly my tendon. But I can do regular curls, which is fine, but it is what it is. And then we finished off with a little bit of traps. I also think I hit some face pulls and a little bit of rear delt flies. So yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you can leave a comment and let me know what you guys want to see, whether that's workouts. As I said in the previous video, I'm currently doing some coaching. So I'm doing these videos to pretty much go over some form, because most of the guys that I coach are people who aren't super experienced gym lads, and they're just trying to get into it, basically some of my mates. So I send them some of these videos to show them form. So if you guys want to see any particular workouts, particular diet plans, anything like that, just please leave a comment. Hope you guys can subscribe, and I will be catching you guys probably in a week, maybe less. It depends on how busy I am. Anyway, love you guys. Piss off.